How to fix Garry's mod interaction key not working. Welcome back to Teknobalta. Hello, and welcome to Teknobalta, your ultimate source for in-depth technical solutions. Today, we are tackling a common issue encountered by many players in Garry's mod, the interaction key failing to function as expected. Specifically, users report that the default E key, which is typically assigned for interaction, does not allow them to enter vehicles or utilize certain in-game items and add-ons. This can be a frustrating experience, as the interaction key is fundamental to gameplay, allowing players to manipulate objects, activate mechanisms, and engage with the game world. Our technical database has identified several potential causes for this problem, ranging from corrupted keybinds to conflicts with installed add-ons or even specific server configurations. We will guide you through a comprehensive troubleshooting process, offering precise steps to diagnose and resolve these interaction key issues, ensuring you can fully enjoy your Garry's mod experience. The primary symptom reported is the inability to interact with vehicles, such as cars or other drivable entities, despite repeatedly pressing the assigned interaction key. This often leads players to believe their keybinds are broken or that the game itself is malfunctioning, prompting a search for solutions. One of the first diagnostic steps involves checking and potentially re-establishing the default key assignment for the use function within the game's console. To do this, you need to open the developer console, which is typically accessed by pressing the tilde key, often located just below the escape key on most keyboards. Once the console is open, you can input a specific command to ensure the E key is correctly bound to the use action. The command you should type is bind E plus use. This command explicitly tells the game to assign the E key to the plus use function, which handles most interactions. After entering this command, press Enter to execute it. Then, close the console and attempt to interact with an object or vehicle again to see if the issue has been resolved. In some cases, even after rebinding the key, the problem persists, especially with vehicles. This indicates that the issue might not be a simple keybind corruption, but something more intricate. Another common culprit for interaction issues in Garry's mod is conflicting or improperly installed add-ons. Players often download numerous add-ons from various sources, and sometimes these can interfere with the game's core mechanics, including key functionality. If you have recently added new add-ons, a good troubleshooting step is to temporarily disable or remove them to see if they are causing the conflict. You can manage your add-ons through the game's main menu or by navigating to your Garry's mod installation directory and moving the add-on files out of the add-ons folder. After disabling or removing potential problematic add-ons, restart your game and test the interaction key again. If the issue is resolved, you can then reintroduce your add-ons one by one to identify the specific conflicting one. Our research indicates that for vehicles, the direct interaction key might not always be the intended method, especially for player-spawned or custom vehicles. Many players overlook an alternative, built-in method for interacting with and entering vehicles, which is accessed through the game's spawn menu. To utilize this method, you need to press the Q key on your keyboard. This action opens the spawn menu, which is a central hub for spawning entities, weapons, and accessing various game functionalities. Within the spawn menu, you will find several tabs at the top. Locate and click on the Vehicles tab. This tab lists all available vehicles, both default and those added via add-ons. From this Vehicles tab, you can select the specific vehicle you wish to enter. Clicking on it will often directly place you inside the vehicle or provide an option to do so. This method bypasses the direct interaction key and ensures that you can properly engage with vehicles, even if your E key is not registering for that specific action. Beyond vehicles, players also reported difficulties with using other types of add-ons, such as food items, consumables, or specific mod-related objects that require interaction. Beyond vehicles, players also reported difficulties with using other types of add-ons, such as food items, consumables, or specific mod-related objects that require interaction. For these items, the solution often lies within a similar approach to the vehicle interaction fix, utilizing the queue menu, but focusing on a different section. The functionality of these items can be heavily dependent on the specific server mode you are playing on. For instance, a Sandbox server might handle interactions differently than a Dark RP server. In a Sandbox environment, many items are spawned as entities that you then interact with. In Dark RP or other role-playing modes, items might be part of an inventory system or require specific commands. If you are in a Sandbox mode and your interaction key is not working for items like food or other spawned objects, open the queue menu again. This time, instead of the Vehicles tab, navigate to the Entities tab. This section lists various interactive objects and props that can be spawned or are present in the game world. From the Entities tab, you can often select the specific item you wish to use or interact with. This method ensures that the game registers your intent to use the item, bypassing any potential issues with the direct interaction key. It is crucial to understand that Garry's mod, being a highly moddable game, often has multiple ways to achieve the same action, and direct key interaction is not always the only or most reliable method. The queue menu serves as a powerful interface for managing and interacting with a vast array of game elements, especially when direct keybinds encounter conflicts or are not universally applied across all add-ons. Our technical research confirms that many interaction problems, particularly with custom content, stem from players attempting to use a universal interaction key for items designed for menu-based selection. Therefore, if you encounter issues with your interaction key, remember to first check your keybinds via the console, then consider add-on conflicts, and finally, leverage the comprehensive queue menu. The queue menu provides dedicated sections for vehicles and entities, which are the primary solutions for the problems discussed today. By following these steps, you should be able to resolve most interaction key issues in Garry's mod, allowing you to seamlessly enter vehicles and utilize your favorite add-ons. Our technical database indicates that these solutions have successfully addressed similar problems for numerous users, transforming a frustrating gameplay experience into a smooth one. It's a testament to the flexibility of Garry's mod that even when a direct interaction method fails, alternative pathways are often available to achieve the desired outcome. The user who initially reported this issue eventually discovered these solutions, noting that the problem, once understood, seemed quite straightforward. This highlights the importance of exploring all available in-game mechanics and understanding how different types of content, especially add-ons, integrate with the game's core systems. Always remember to consult official documentation or community resources if you encounter persistent issues, as the Garry's mod community is vast and often has solutions for unique problems. We hope this detailed guide helps you overcome any interaction key challenges you face in Garry's mod. Thank you for choosing Teknobalta for your technical support. Stay tuned for more expert solutions and in-depth guides. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing for more technical content. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable insights and troubleshooting tips for all your gaming and software needs. We are committed to delivering accurate and original technical information to empower our audience. Until next time, Happy gaming, and may all your interaction keys function perfectly.